Okay, everyone, we are back with more. Oh, I meant to be in here. Hang on. So then we can actually go to. Is it this? I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been like 2 weeks since I last played. Yeah, sure. We're gonna go here. I've kind of not been that interested in playing this. I'm not gonna lie. Again, with the first episode being like split, 50-50 of being horrendously like incomprehensibly boring, and then the second half being like pretty good, not like great or anything, but like good. It was like, which it needed to be incredible. It needed to be incredible to fully pull me back into it. I like your style. I like your style a lot. Your hat's pretty fire. Um, Weird. I like the balloons, I guess. And then me also becoming just like, oh, what is that outfit? Hey God, what the fuck? You know all the gossip around here too. Like wildfire? Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Oh my gosh, her favorite thing. Whoa, let's go. Listen, I'm trying anything to get myself like emotionally invested into this story because I only have a day and a half left to finish it. Basically, I need to get invested. I'm positive. Chotto mate. To go back to my husband so he can make me some of his nicest dishes in the world. Mm. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get gameplay in under an hour? That's insane. Oh, hello, Robin. Ooh, it's Miss Note, the best character so far in the collab. All right, we got to throw down right now. Hey, Robin, what's up, girl? High five. It turns out that every character except for Scott is just on our side. They're all like, yeah, that's DB right there. We're allies, right? And then it's just me having everyone take each other out. That'd be so nice. No. But oh my god, look at this outfit right here. She is rocking it. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. You know that I will say that is something that this game does incredibly well. Is just the outfits of the NPCs in the background. It's so clean. Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. I'm so sorry. Let's just try to get along first. So she's like, maybe I shouldn't have put that on my tab. Thank you so much for treating us to the Halovian winged burgers. Halovian. Or Halovian. Halovian. Wait, so then you could give away your identity and then no one would even like you could walk up to people and be like, I am Artoria Pendragon, also known as King Arthur, with my sword Excalibur, and everyone will be like, cool. Oh, well, then why why would I say it if they didn't? Why why would I say it if they didn't? That's an interesting. Wait, my mother once said the is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. That's kind of an interesting statement. I don't know why, but that like tickles my fancy. Specifically because of like the context of like the Holy Grail War, which that's entirely based off. Listen, I cannot state how effed we are if we have to fight, okay? I need to glaze her harder. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I was present for sure. Um, we should surrender and beg for mercy. That's how you get the bad ending where Saber murders you. Um, let's unite everyone. And then Saber's just like, oh, I picked the wrong master. This girl's a complete idiot. Oh my gosh. Somehow forgot the rule of we have to kill each other. Yeah, we kill those guys. Hey, that's a bit harsh. he he just started he just started the Holy Grail group chat. Oh, oh, I would have loved it so much if that's what it was called. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What the okay. To my dearest masters, greeting to you all. I am Boothill, the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of Ostana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as to not miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Though but a humble fugitive, it was my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studios theme park with your presence. There I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Clock Studios theme park is transformed into a realm of poetic wonder, a paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you deign to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as the cherished testament to the bond we share, and may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors. With the highest regards and the deepest wishes, here's to you salutations from yours humbly, Boothill. Oh God! Give me 5 seconds to play the game. Can I play? Can I play the game a little bit? Is this text from Mr. Boothill? This isn't from him at all, is it? For the love of Akivili, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it? I like that she said that with a smile on her face. It's written so graciously, even though we know it's a trap we can't refuse. I like diving right into the trap. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but there's also not that many people here. You know what? You know what I mean? There aren't that many people in this Holy Grail War. There's 14 people total. And 7 masters. It's like, I don't know. I think we have enough people. It would be funny if, like, literally everyone got together and just went and beat up Scott and then went and beat up Odie for whatever he's planning. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought he was calling adventuring the criminal. Okay, okay, okay. That makes more sense. I think I'm ready to never hear Scott's voice again. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait. It's just it's Honkai Star Rail. We know what these episodes are, especially with it being in the Japanese now. It's just kind of like a lot of us just sitting here and reading, you know? PPC. Is Assassin just going to be like, no, we're leaving? The silent horror picture show? Wait, that. Oh, and I didn't even notice that he has like the play buttons in his eyes. Wait, is this going to be actually like sick? Are we going to get to play this? Can we please play this? I want to play the game. Wait, this isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. The servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait, and he's an assassin. That was the longest pause ever. Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Fork in hell! Fork in hell, son of a fork! It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here. Wait, that's a good bit. That's actually a really good bit. Oh, he ruined it. That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice? A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. He shouldn't have said that. Wait, what is... I feel like I missed something. Hang on. Usually quiet. No, Saber's a knight who gives her all too. What does that have to do with anything? I'll say that. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. But the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. Oh, I actually turned off the autoplay. A wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Is old Odie like a notoriously like a bad person? Haven't you noticed since earlier our voices vanish when we speak? Clears throat. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say a billboard or maybe a TV? That was not her voice at all. That was my Miss Note voice, I think. If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard, a TV. Then what's up with the thing ahead? Oh my gosh, are we actually gonna get a fight a thing? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for love. It's obviously a trap. Also, I feel like I missed did I just miss a line? Oh, it just said TV appear, creak creak. It's obviously a trap. Okay, okay. Let's stay back and observe it for now. No. No, please don't. Let me play the game. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my, we get to move? Dude, and it feels so bad. Because this has been so... My brother, my brothers, my sisters, my everyone in Christ. I'm so upset. Hang on. I was looking down. Oh, it's just that. Okay, I don't care. Yep, boss Scott's turf. Cool. I should have just... Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a gal share a few wild stories with her friends every now and then? Wait, that's so stupid. That was such a stupid bit. Man, Scott's so crazy that even Robin knows about him. Okay, so I'm the one who told her. Whatever. Brief silence linger between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. A battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! What's up? Hey, hey! Seriously, it's not time. Seriously, it's not time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Dude, I couldn't agree more. That was such an astute observation. You should leave. You should let us out of this. You should let me, like, just like something happen. Wait, Act 1? What do you mean, Act 1? There's so... Does that mean the movie just started? You all wake up in a sealed chamber. The TV... Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanish without a trace. What about my Baber? Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie, that's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Okay, sure, but I'm also, like, super strong. Did you ever consider that one? That I could just handle this dude? The monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Do I get to... I just want... Oh, well, this is, like, really cool. I really like how this filter looks. I like the design of this area. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to latch onto something. I'm literally sitting here because, like, the issue is, like, I only have a day and a half left to play this. And so I'm going to have to play this today and tomorrow. I'm like, dude, I could have just played the Demon Slayer game. I could have done that. I was also planning on replaying A Nameless Corpse Lies Before You. Don't ask why, but it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the International Peace Corporation. Towards your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. And then Adventuring's like, I would never do that. When you arrive, the hotel is completely empty as midnight strikes. Its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, I can hear... Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start. Those 2 blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads. Master of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's why I end up with frown lines. Isn't it a little late to say all that? Listen carefully, this place... The Holy Grail War is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on. If I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for a perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is the line of subtitles under the door, with the name Adventuring slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill out 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? Oh, this is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped now. The inmates have passed, leaving the only bloodthirsty vengeful spirits. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg, and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom! The room explodes. The guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony vintage horror flicks. You watch rather wild films. By Jippe, I did not expect someone of your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. Until I blow you up. I guess you could say that is your bright future. That's right, I was the only one who gave the world my genius vision for the first film in Penacony's early days. So the noble phantasm was based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes. Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy paste. I almost called it a copy pasta. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played in a loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. That's a great bit. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess. Just part of your dramatic flair, huh? Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? I don't know. I've only heard of Clock Studios and Himamiya Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left to talk it over, but keep stalling it well. Tick tock boom. Okay. Okay. Oh, you finally met a kindred spirit and I don't get any benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spell. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off DB's leg instead. I'm, like, useful? Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? Room's about to blow. I don't think it is. Saw off Aventurine's leg. Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. Okay, Archer might be the best part of this. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but... Rashly speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master... Dear God, that can't be the answer. Please take 2 steps back. The sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack. The lock splits. I guess that was it. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film? Heroic spirits from another world could clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you shouldn't be screaming for help and should be waiting for... Shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want. Call for anyone to save you. Then you better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Chainsaw Scott. This is the worst. What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe? Hmm. Um. Come on. Come on, man. Oh. It's I should also mention from the last episode, I'm now at like level 70 with my characters. Well, a couple of them. Just a couple of them, because I really wanted to get through the Forgotten Halls to get more stuff to summon. Although, I might not. I'm debating on if I want to keep summoning for the Fate stuff. I want to do at least two more multis to get Archer's CE. But I'll finish after this. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Ugh, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. Haha, good, funny joke. Laugh, guys. So this is how the power of heroic spirits from another world figures. Penacony is just a backwater speck with 10 amber arrows. With no real legend or history, of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. Oh. Cool. So that's why you're going to lose. Well, that's why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways down one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. Oh my god. Lord have mercy on my soul. After a brief pause, you exchange information. Whatever. Boot Hill, Robin, and Miss Note are still missing. Scott and his servants could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up in an interstellar junk market. Nice. So we're dealing with a total nobody. That's not good. And what makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses, like that one warrior who bathed the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but it turns out he's just some washed up no name that even you folks haven't not heard of. I would love it if he's just sitting there being like, what the fuck? I'm not even there right now, guys. Relax. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling. Even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not going to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off of one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunters who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp when reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his will no longer exist. It sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Phoebe, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspectives. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. And if you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. It all comes down to how you perform. Yeah. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Doot, 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 doot. Please, can I have just a smidgen of an actual fight or an area to explore? Please don't just be a long haul. Please don't be a long haul. Please don't just be a long haul. Okay, is there anything? No, we activated that space anchor. Can we get anything? But I did see some slight spoilers that there's a new version. Oh, wait. That there's a new version of March coming out. And that she's an absolute edgy girl bot. And that she's an absolute edgy girl boss in the... What the fuck? Weird. And I love everything from the end of this corridor. A layout completely different from before. What an annoying bounded field. Oh. No. No. I refuse. And so with March already being one of my favorite characters, not only to use, but just in the story in general, I was like, man, I really kind of want that March when she comes out. It's like basically like March Alter. For the Fate fans out there, you know what I mean. But like getting like a March Alter, like, come. Sorry, I need a stretch. On, dude. Come on. She looks so good. Feels like we just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. And here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Have we seen the Act 2 sign yet? Oh, it's a bop. Kind of ruins the whole vibe of a silent film, but whatever. Is that Miss Robin singing? Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin has already found the way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Okay. So that's why I'm like, do I want to keep summoning? Because like do actually 6 out of 6 these characters, it would take so much. Because like, dude, the amount that I've already spent on Saber and haven't got a second cop. Like I've done 180 polls, I think, for Saber, and I'm nowhere. I just haven't even pulled a second 5-star character. The gentle hum of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, 2 singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. Miss Robin, watch out! Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Oh no. My cathode ray tubes. Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ouch. Clunk, 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 clunk. Bang, 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 bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in the whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. Hot. That's it. The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. That was not at all my voice for Miss Note, but that's fine. Bravo. Truly Penacony's brightest bloom. Brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, and no one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course. Real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. You're all okay, thanks goodness. Miss Note is so cool. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. God, okay. You know what? I've heard a lot of bad things about the story, but this is really funny. This is honestly, it's like it's stuck in like the position of like flickering between incredibly boring a lot of the time and like really funny. So I think I'm okay with it. Kind of. Am I okay with it? How okay am I with it? I'm okay with it. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony. All thanks to Miss Note's protection. I thought I was waiting for Miss Note right there. Because I think like if the thing can't tell like a really really compelling story, it has to have something to like like keep you engaged and interested and wanting for more. Um, and so like using like the comedy is giving me at least like something to latch onto, so I do really appreciate that. That's all I was really trying to say there. That's all my entire point, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Redacted. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this could not change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all your worth. Exactly. Powerless, barely able to protect your master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Redacted. Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. Shut up! You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Oh, and it's Scott. Whoa, the director went all out this time. What? The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. I'm all. Oh. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. I like that answer. Yeah, I like that answer so much. Also, when Miss No said Iris Family Artist, I was like, Irisville? Like, I got so excited, but then I was like, oh, wait, no, not connected. One Scott, two Scots, three Scots, oomph. Two got stuck in there. Master, your line. Say your entrance line. Is this the worst thing I've ever looked at? Oh my god, a fight! Oh my gosh, let's go! Also, I think next time we use Saber's Noble Phantasm, um, we're going to take it off of 2 times speed because I just want to see if like there's like more to it. What's everyone here weak to? Oh wait, this music's kind of a vibe. This music kind of bops. So they're all doesn't the chain together mean like I have to kill all just like the main guy to kill all of them? I'm pretty sure that's how he works. We had 2% of his health with that hit. Yeah, I'm okay to do this because we're about to get Natasha's ult anyway, so we can definitely go like this, and then we can go like that. There we go, and then we can go like this. My sword. I do love it. But yeah, no. So like, unironically, like this is becoming more and more enjoyable the further it goes on. Obviously, like because like I think the Fate stories are really good. You know, like one of the main things I play Grand Order for is its really long, really good story that I really enjoy. So like this obviously like not even this doesn't even really feel like a Holy Grail war, but it's kind of like a fun vibe, you know? Of like all these masters getting together just to take on one dude who just kind of everyone hates. I think like I don't know, it's fun, it's kind of goofy, it feels like a little side adventure. Like I know it is a side adventure, but it feels like a silly, goofy little side adventure essentially. So I'm unironically not having a bad time. At all with this. Oh. Yeah, might as well. There we go. And then let's go like this. Oh no, it's played just as fast. Oh wait, I turned off the speed up though. What the fuck? It turned off for the attack, did it not? That's so stupid. I hate everything. Life isn't worth it. So I'm really enjoying it, especially like the Miss Note. I don't know like what it is. Like she just seems like the most interesting character of the story by like a mile and a half. Like everyone else, kind of like Scott. Who cares? I couldn't care less. I could never care about Scott. Saber and Archer are just kind of here to be fun. Like there's nothing like really deep going on with like their characters. But I'm kind of like, granted, this is one of the few cases where like a collab could really develop a character because like as soon as or like like develop a character in quotations because like once they leave her, they're not gonna have any memories of it. So like they could have their own individual like character arcs here, and then it not influence anything fate related or contradict it because they won't remember. So that could be something really cool to like an idea to play around with for a collab. But I just don't think I mind it being like a sillier and goofier time. Granted, especially because like after I've heard so many bad things about it, like I will say like this bit is going on for a little while, but I think I don't really mind that much because it's just been funny. I've just had a good time with this silent film section, so I don't think I mind it that much. So yeah, that's basically my general thoughts. But yeah, no, again, with how much like you have to spend to like actually like 6 out of 6 these characters, I don't like it. It's like the obvious gotcha thing of like it's not worth like trying to max them. Well, the specific like Mohoyo gotcha games, it's not really worth it to try and max them out. Okay. Gosh, she's so cool. I do like it hanging on the face for just like a second longer. I do really like that bit. So yeah, I'm tempted to stop summoning after doing 2 more multis, but I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what the fuck? How did I How did I run out of space? When did I run out of space? What the fuck? Why did Internet Explorer start up? I don't have insufficient space. I still have 25 gigabytes left. What do you mean? How long ago did this stop recording? Okay, it wasn't that long ago that it stopped recording, but why did it stop recording? I still have so much freaking space left. I have 25 gigabytes. Hang on. I need to uninstall some. The Scots start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene! Fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it. Sorry, Mr. Scott. I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you to a horror flick. That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lands. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine. Stupid. Dumb bit. I love it. Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew, you had to witness that little meltdown between the director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your next stage entrance. With your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Cool. Oh, it's still No. It's still going? What? Hang on. Is this like the majority of like the collab? Is this? Is this like the entire is the entire thing going to be spent in here? Is Archer was Boot Hill's servant, right? Where's Lancer was Boot Hill's servant. Where's Lancer at right now? Okay. Did we just leave his reality marble? I don't know, buddy. Can you still talk? Something's off. Each night, the clock land will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now, a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord by telling us that we're enemies and nothing else. That's all you're doing. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival master for your master? I might give it a thought. What? Ribbit, Saber, help me! Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get a chance to open your eyes. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll just have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses, disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the right to our clocky? Oh my gosh, can we hit them with a copyright strike? That's crazy. Don't worry, sir. Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed Stargazer pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. I knew you'd like that, you kinky little hoe. Oh my gosh, gameplay. What? That's crazy, guys. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, hello. Who's that? Oh, hello, it's Miss Note. What's up? Whoa, this is a sick robot. What the fuck? Granny Note? Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot your voice is already my personal property. First, it was copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. What the why is this robot hot? What the freak? What is going on here? They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name on her, and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of the dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece. Even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. That's not copyright. That's monopolization. Let go of Miss Note. That's the one that matters. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? Two birds with... Oh, that was Archer speaking. And why would I spare an enemy servant? Two birds with one stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow loudmouth like Grady. Figures, you foolish other outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, Penacony. Wait, what? You foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, Penacony. In, like, Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. That's an ironic... I mean, I guess Saber and Shiro... I mean, the Archer and Shiro don't really use stolen weapons, they just make copies. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? That really didn't last long at all. It was almost pointless to, like, separate us. I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me! Archer, what nonsense are you feeding DB this time? I didn't. Wait. Is this really the time to tattle to the grown-ups? Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them! Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. For Soul Glad. For free meals! Seriously? Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon, if you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. Farts! What did that? Look at that fucking cake! What the fuck? Why'd they make this robot? What the? Dude, whoever made this robot in world needs to have their house checked out. They were feeling something that day. Also, this is so funny. That's what this writing skill is for. Call it leader charisma, my friend. I was hoping our abilities prioritized over yours. I like that's what the writing skill is for. You traitors! One pep talk and you're switching sides? You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I am the king of knights. Mount now. Oh, okay. Not some familiar who can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lamres the Third. Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king. Wait, if you kill me, you'll vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! Ah! Oh! I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind. Just come with me. Oh! Oh, this is a dream come true! Look at that! Oh, this is perfect. Whoever said that this collab sucked clearly has no... Oh my gosh, did Robin die? I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figured I've managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You have done extremely well. It's Grady who plays dirty. This kind of reminds me of the try not to laugh challenge. No, well, I'm not saying that one. That was cringe. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare parks and see who's helping you to get you out of here. Fuck. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want. She's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. The old fool. That old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, we can reunite all of the me's. We summon the Aeon of Harmony. You combine into a giant robot. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? Well, no. Mr. Welt and, Himiko are on the ship. The correct answer, she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devil. Then let's get going. Wait, you're planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think I don't do. You're a couple of accessories. I can hold those. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay. As the master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. Let Archer stay. Sorry, miss, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. Then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect DB. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. All right, let the knights stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Oogie. You two have fun now. I want to talk to Miss Note. My master, I'm counting on all of you. No, I don't want to... Miss Note, I love you, but I don't want to talk to you right now. I want to talk to my other wife. All right? Faw! That was out of spite. You did that out of spite and hate. Archer may have a sharp tongue, but when it comes down to it, he's a solid ally. Master, best of luck to you. Sweet. Yeah, awesome. Anyways. Dude, I can't believe that this is the entire collab. What is this? I didn't expect it all to take place inside of, like, the reality marble, but I'm guessing, like, Lancer's got to, like, burst his way in here eventually to save his master, you know? And then there, you know, the others. baby. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you to return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scotty. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Hang on, I'm getting a second call. I got called already. Dude, I hate that my phone doesn't let me just do anything message related without unlocking my phone. Okay. Scratch, 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 scratch. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? What do I even have to do? What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying. One or two, it makes no difference. He'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The lone wolf brother lets out a very satisfied humph. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure. For life! Oh, they turned people into cartoon animals. Is this some magecraft from the age of ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Don't tell me all I can say is, again, I guess that this is a thing that's happened before. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave her. This is not like... It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. What? You let out a terrified humph. So you can't understand that. I guess I just can't leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course, Brother Hanu says he's going to punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animals echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly in Archer's temple. It was the immense mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell people? You really want to tell Archer that... You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe you should look around for clues. Okay. Oh, whoa, I'm the snazziest little fowl. This music fits my vibe perfectly right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, is this like a game? Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf Brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What? Is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the curse? Let out a confirming humph. Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this face that he made after we kicked him. Oh, that was the worst face to make after you get kicked. All right, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick twice. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. But usual Madecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, give him a few more kicks. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or destroy it to its original state, right? Yes, kick like crazy. But that means no. He's going to take that as a no. Time to end this. Trace on. Oh, that was a nice effect. Back to normal. Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Ranger Robin? Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head on. Anytime, any place. I know that's not even remotely close to his voice. I don't care. Galaxy Ranger, serving justice. Die, you son of a fork. Long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirt head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam! There was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nose walker next to you? A prisoner? And then Archer gets a little triggered by that sentence. Huh? Alright, let's get down to business. God of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, Tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Xian Shao. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy curse him or turn him into some kind of special familiar, then... Okay. I just tried deep throating my microphone for no reason. It didn't work at all, but I tried. Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste, as the old saying goes. Every charter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so. Oh my gosh, this was just a way to not have to pay the voice actors. Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast. Find the rest of Miss Robin and track down my unreliable master. Okay. 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 Let's get this train going. Ooh. Oh, I should really probably heal, huh? I should definitely... Oh, I don't have anyone with like a healing passive, and I can't use my passives right now. Inventory. Let's go ahead and... Where's my healy stuff? Oh, okay, here we go. Use. Bonky. Bonky. I hate that there's like a delay between when you can use the items. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, whoa. That's so cool. Why put the thing there anyways? Why not just put it on the next one? Well, okay, well, I could have just walked a few more feet and then gone to the space anchor. Because we probably have a fight right here. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with my disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt like an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up and we're done here. That was the worst rating ever. Tick-tock. Thought I'd just play along with your little hero fantasy. Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. What? Die, DB! It's going to shoot Scott. Scott, the fatal shot for you. I mean, I was technically right, just, you know, I got the answer wrong. Scott, are you serious? Who's Rockshmi? Should I look that up? Wait. Scott was dating this child? What? Oh my gosh. Why'd you take the bullet for me? Penacony profanity. If your worthless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked the bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated DB already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow to the story's climax. At the story's climax, instead, you couldn't even manage a basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have a behind. Just hang it up and the pain will be gone. Just one more bullet and no more pain. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. Tick tock, what gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. Did you know the demon manipulating human emotions like playing an instrument, just a light touch and you get something like this? That was so fun and satisfying. Time to break out the hella drawn smoke, malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into a euphoria, and yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason, I have the sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony, in its presence. Even the strongest minds become nothing more than but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your power's range so ridiculously broad? Why are you so proud of some cheap imitation? I wanted Archer to have a reaction to that. Messing with your bro Boothill. Big mistake. Come on, DB. Let's show this knock off what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotional state back to normal. What the fuh? What the fuh? Satisfied. Untunable. Reading this means you chose the wrong opponent. Okay. I didn't let me click X. Well, what do we have here? A poor little thing trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless. Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. From the junior meets the senior. It's only natural for you to fail. Now, it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones betrayed by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your head, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Joke's on you. That's all I feel at all times. how trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. Those pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot yet? Was it your magic resistance that blocked the mental attack? If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as overpowered as Saber's. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please, I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge an entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from the gallows that stretch like endless forest. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles, where people become nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair. But to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. Huh? 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 Did we win? did I do a good? Let's just go like this. Oh, we're dealing damage. It's just not very much. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have Marchimoo put on a little shield and bonk. Okay, yeah, this should be good. This should be fine. Watch this be like the easiest fight ever. Granted, again, I did power up my stuff to like level 70, and I've been powering up a lot of my relics and like all my CEs and everything. I generally forgot what they're called in this game. CE is what they're called in FGO, just so you know. That was kind of a bar. That was kind of a bar and a half right there. NGL. Womp, womp. There we go. So I think I'm like slightly OP for this section of the story, but like that's fine. You know, like who cares? Excalibur! Bonk. Bonk. I thought they were all just gonna kill each other. That would have been so good. I feel like I want to like say something about the story, but again, the story's so much of a nothing burger. Like, I feel bad saying that, but the story truly is like, unless it's focusing on Miss Note specifically, the story is like borderline non-existent. Like, this is so like it's getting. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of getting to the point of me getting a little bored. Like, the jokes are good, but they're too far and few between IMO. So it is kind of like, I don't know if you can tell, I've slowly been getting a little bored of this. Again, it's not like terrible. It's not like bad yet, but it is enough for me to be like, dang, I have to play this for like probably another like 3 hours probably. Ugh, not looking forward to that really. Which does suck because I was so excited for this. And I've heard people be like, well, the Fate fans were just overhyping it for too long. But I'm also like, they gave us like a year of like hype to build up for this. Like, you don't announce something a year early for like a collab without it being something big. Also, I don't feel like having like the expectations of, like a well-written story and like a game that has borderline zero gameplay is like asking for too much. You know, I should have just attacked with Saber's super right there. My bad. Set alarm. Like, that's kind of like the point where I'm feeling right now is like, this is fine. This is fine. But it's sort of like, I'll use a comparison. It's sort of like comparing Pokemon Black and White to Pokemon X and Y. Both have about the same amount of like dialogue and everything. I'm just going to attack actually. Both have about the same amount of dialogue, but one of them tells like a 7, 8 out of 10 story, and the other one tells like a 3 or a 2 out of 10 story, essentially. Like, really the only like good part of the X and Y story is how well like the Mega Evolution like is like handled as like a theme, along with like the lacking of resources and how people have to fight for stuff. Like, that is like the only part of the story that like makes my brain tinkle a little bit, but it still has about the same amount of like dialogue and like cutscenes as black and white despite being a far inferior story. You know what I mean? So it makes it a lot more frustrating to go through. Don't get smug. The director will avenge me. I. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Okay, hang on, never mind. Maybe this game is based. Maybe this collab's the best thing that's ever been written. Good, now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Fork and Void, Songwell. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work. Well, I did do something all right. Some evil spirits called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Man, what I wouldn't be given to be playing ZZZ instead of this right now, baby. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought her all her split selves together, we could return back to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. Oh, that's Robin. I mean, misnote. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it. Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting it. I liked that she has like a constant like bitch face going, and I love it. Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared, despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear the minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you, everyone, for your help. Without you, I would have definitely been fudging. Sorry, seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody with a few adjustments. We should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. That's a bold-faced lie. We still have another we still have another act to go through. My brain, that was generally much just my brain just like actually giving up right there. That was bad. Master, you gave me a chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise. Old friend, have you finally understood who it is that you can truly grant your wish? Have you finally understood that who it is that can... God, what the f*** is this sentence? Have you finally understood that who it is who can... Have you finally understood that who it is who can finally grant your wish? Blah! The evil spirit must be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted, with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And? Would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me. Just like all those others who toyed with my fate. Don't do that. Don't do that little note. What the fuck? If this was beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. And see, that was a very good double entendre by me, because it was a terrible note of music that underplayed the moment, and her name is Miss Note, and I don't want Miss Note to be doing this. It's called a joke with layer. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can still tell you're hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here! My old friend has finally found her path of fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to skip my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. What about my butt? Oh, he's reading it. Okay, and I think right there, I kind of wanted to get us out of here, but between the long break that I had to take to move files around and everything, we're going to end. Actually, I need to look something up. I'm going to check how far we are into this, and then use that as my gradient to tell how much longer we should be going for. Okay. We should probably let this last final part play out. I'm not... There's still, like, almost 2 hours left, essentially. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's still about 2 hours left for me. So I don't want to... That's just going to be so freaking much for the next episode, you know? Hero's blood, monster's blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Dadgum wabba-boo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seems all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you're planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Odie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty, compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from outer space is no survivors. Ahem. Grady, since you've shown no mercy, I don't blame you for returning the favor. Director, adventurine. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail. The only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. Ah, Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you! Director Adventuring, this is my show of commitment to your deploying staff excess. One-click noble phantasm skip. Progress bars rapidly progressing rapidly. The broadcast is having technical difficulties. Lead actors, everyone, please stop acting. Lyndon Scott, well, from the obscene language. Oh, I saw, for some reason I thought I said obscene laughter. Obscene language from the prison world era. Me, how can there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing! I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up my own monopoly, if I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the Watchmaker and the Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, hey, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You are so thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs. As a matter of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know your movie is terrible. Sigh. You can't feel the limits of the audience patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. That was fucked up, man. That's fucked up to say, but so true. So freaking true. Listen, I've done enough laughs that weren't valid. All right, I don't want to hear it. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer. What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, though? These guys are sick. What the freak? Oh, I love... Dude, the way that the light reflects off of their bodies is, like, so freaking good. Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old Odie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? That's what he's been trying to do this entire time. We just keep running in circles. That's all we've been doing. If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the strategic investment department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Adventurine? Oh yeah, you are so much better than let's go me, Saber, Boot Hill, Robin, Lance. 5 people. Yes. You seem particularly obsessed with me, director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that, despite your apparent power, none of you actually have escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not seriously. A good businessman always evaluates a situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. Okay, well, actually, okay, so like the way that he put it actually makes a little bit of sense. Adventuring, you're double crossing me? I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail. Apologies, DB. I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show you my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Special feature: the Golden Gatekeeper, lead actors, Adventurine. Archer, as my servant, you'll come with me, right? Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense compared to this lot. You and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth. What's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win? You're actually pledging yourself to Grady? Adventurine, did you really turn on us? This is going to be way tougher than Scott was. Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudge and bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Adventurine? So you still refuse. I should use my command spell to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it, but sometimes a change... Why am I reading his stuff? That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer! You gave up way too quickly. Now we're evenly matched, 3 against 3. Perhaps we should surrender as well. You gave up way too quickly. What did I expect with an awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too. Direct. Fantastic. 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Adventurine, and enjoy the special featurette I've crafted just for you. Oh, whoa! He's rad! What? I did not think that Adventurine would have sauce like this. Are you kidding me? I thought he was just going to be a goober. A turbo nerd, if you will. Attack as many targets as possible to win? Oh, sure. Why do I get to go again, though? Do. Lower points. You lost the game. Have been marked. Wait, what? What? I don't think I understand how his ability works. Also, he nearly killed Saber. I didn't even see how much damage he did. Oh my lord. Hey honey, sweetie, pie, love, dearest friend. Put that shield up. Put that shield up right now. Okay. I don't know if it's worth it because I'm gonna get hit and then I'm gonna get hit on this turn probably. Oh no, I did not. Never mind. Whatever. I'm still building up like the stuff that Saber needs essentially, and so like this. What the fuck? Come on. All right, shield up you. And then might as well do this. I'm so happy that March has just been strong against literally all of these enemies. Really weird that just Saber hasn't, though. Oh my gosh, he's doing this just to be a dick to me specifically. Okay. So I knocked out. Okay. Equal points results in a draw. Fine. Whatever. I don't care. As long as I don't lose it, I'm fine. I don't think I understand how this thing works. Yeah, no. Again, I just don't know if it's worth it to do his ult without having like able to shoot it off twice essentially. There we go. Like this turn we're going to be able to do it, which is that's going to be very, very nice. Extra action, so he hit 4 of us. I'm trying to like keep track of like how his stuff works essentially. Bonky bonky. But maybe I don't even need to. Maybe cause okay, let me go like this and start building that back up. So he's gonna go like this. Time for a bet. Attack as many. So what if I go like oh you cannot use it? I was saving it up for that. Balls. Because it's just AoE. Oh, it's because it's their dice. Oh, it's because they're dice. Oh, so of course I'm never going to win one of these. I have the worst luck known to man. All right, let's just use both. Let's just have them both pop their stuff. This might be a little bit of overkill. Maybe Saber by herself could have put him down. No. No. So that was 3,000 damage. Granted, that was 16. Oh my gosh, he has a second health bar. I thought we were winning. I thought we were winning. I thought it was Jover. Is this guy like the final boss or something? Why is he so tough? Why is he so strong compared to everything else we fought here? Because this has been a really easy collab up to this point. Bonky bonky. Bonky bonky. I really should have just used it with her, huh? I should have just used March's thing. I didn't think about it. That is my bad. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we can just go again. Oh. March is paying a total of 5 points. 6 points. There we go. Okay, Saber's got it. Saber's clutch up, clutch up, clutch up. Let's go. Oh, she got a damage boost? Oh. Oh, you don't realize how good that is. Saber getting a damage boost? Brother, adventuring, your ass is grass right now, brother. 22,000 damage. And then another one. And then another one. And then another one. Saber's turn never ends. Guess what, buddy? Every turn is Saber's turn. Fucking idiot. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cutscenes. What? Oh. Oh, it was chicanery. They were playing him. I reserve judgment on your film taste. I mean, yeah, because I'm hot. Okay, so we're nearing the end then? Instead of master, call me mister. Yeah. Oh, Misto's probably going to be like the final like boss fight, right? Well, I think it's going to be some kind of combination of No and Lancer, or just Lancer, I guess, because we haven't actually fought him yet, but he has a model, so I'm assuming he's going to be like a boss character of some sort. Princess Rescue mission is on. Time to gang up on the old man. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else not far away? He was slowly slipping away with hushed steps. No. What? The venturing flash a grin more sinister than a devil's own, his lips barely moving as he suddenly mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, a wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode toward Scott. You hear a cry straight out of a cartoon, over the top, full of flair and surprisingly heartfelt, and you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of the hospital bed anytime soon. You have faith in the medical advances in the cosmic age. No Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream. Um, let's give me a moment, cause I need a sec. I need a sec. The Great Grady. Are these like actual things that we're like accomplishing right now? Um, International Guide. Oh yeah, I still need to do. I need to do my dailies today. I haven't played in a while. I was planning to play every day while I was on a vacation not too long ago, but I only ended up playing like the first 3 days just to do my dailies, which was all I was planning to do. Because like, what else am I going to do? Essentially, I don't want to play any of the story because I can't. I'm not going to be recording while I'm on vacation. Essentially, you know. Okay. The moment when I do like these. I do like that. At least, like, while there isn't like big rewards being given, you do have a lot of like opportunities to do this. You know, sit in the best seat and watch the grand finale. Relieve the past in faraway land. Wait, hang on. Why are there still so many? Help Yarlilo and Bellabog solve their enormous crisis. Oh, I thought that these were all. Oh, I thought that these were all for the Fate collab. That's what I thought that these were, because it had the ones that we got during this. Never mind. Ray the Great Grady. So I mean, it still looks like there's like a couple of them like left to get. Oh my gosh, what? Fives? Pathetic. I'm gonna click X a billion times to get nothing. But I also am definitely at the point of like I'm ready for it to be over. So like if this, which sounds really mean because it is really funny at times, but there's like at certain points there's also just like so much time between like the good jokes that I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So it still is like it's like I don't know. I think my review of this by the end is that this is going to be a 6 out of 10. maybe maybe it's gonna be like a 5 out of 10. Because when it's not making the jokes, I'm really bored. Like I'm saying, like I'm just comparing it to like the Zien Shao, and I'm like, at least the Zien Shao was like really ambitious with what I was trying, but it was also not funny. It was just kind of boring, but it was ambitious, and it was like such a grand scale. And it like even then it still like developed some of the characters in like good ways. Whereas this is just kind of like if it's not funny, it's boring. Which is again my thesis of like this entire collab so far has been that very thing. Um, which like isn't I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about it when we're like finally all ready and raring to call it there. Um, but yeah, that's just my thoughts right now. So yeah, again, I have 20 more warps that I need to do, and I only have 2 days to do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try to do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it a good old college shot. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll see all you in the next one, which is going to be the end of the Honkai Star Rail Fate collab. So that's exciting. The main reason we started playing the game in general, and it's, you know, the most disappointing part of it. But anyways, with all that being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye.